Nick Mudimba's demise has shaken the media fraternity. The polished CGTN journalist who started his career as a sports reporter has been described by many as a man who was bubbly, full of life and humble.
Nakumbuka nikiingia KTN kuanza kazi ya wanahabari hasa katika kitengo ama dawati la michezo. Alikuwa ni mtu ambaye alikuwa na mchango mkubwa sana kwangu, kunipatia mafunzo ambayo yalinikuza kwa njia moja au nyingine katika kazi yangu.
Tulipigiana simu, tulikutana katika maeneo mbalimbali. Alikuwa mwenye nguvu, alipenda kushika wengine mkono.
Having started his career stint at KTN as an intern, his ever-infectious personality endeared in newsrooms, Nick always found positivity in life.
I've known Nick for a long time. I've worked with him in 2 organizations. I worked with him at KTN when he was just starting out. And when I moved to Switch, we moved with him. Seeing him grow from being a sportsman and expanding to being a general reporter, and just his general interaction with people. He was a fine gentleman.
We interacted with Nick. Nick was this lovely person who comes, crack jokes, and gives you info. He always wanted to empower you.
His jovial character saw him nurture personal and professional relationships with his colleagues and even beyond.
He had this cheekish kind of laugh. He would be able to withstand pressure. He was always the person who brings some sort of relief in difficult situations.
Nick was this lovely person who comes, crack jokes, and gives you info.
At CGTN, he covered numerous high-profile stories across the continent, including the recent Africa Union Summit, which was his last continental assignment. He is remembered as a committed journalist whose work was outstanding and delivered within tight deadlines.
He was dependable. He was a dependable professional, and he committed himself to providing outstanding work within tight deadlines, like any newsroom would expect.
This week he was supposed to travel to Burundi, I think tomorrow or the day after. And Nick was your very reliable fellow.
Outside the newsroom, Nick was a trained pilot who often looked forward to flying during his off days. Mudimba passed away shortly after watching yesterday's match between Harambee Stars and Gabon at Nyayo Stadium. This is after he came from hospital with a high level of uric acid diagnosis.
Nitasema inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun. Ndiyo njia yetu sote, makiwa kwetu, makiwa kwa ndugu, jamaa na marafiki.
Makiwa ndugu, jamaa na marafiki, Mola ilaze roho yake mahali pema peponi.
The media fraternity has lost a fine gem. Rest in peace, Nick Mudimba.
Reporting for K24 TV, my name is Bentura Kwamboka.